I've been wondering about something very curious lately. Something absolutely integral to the world of Dandadan, and yet I haven't heard anyone talk about it. And that is, could Okarun, or Kin Takakura, be responsible for the aliens on Earth? I get it, it sounds a little far-fetched, but trust me when I say that there's more to this than might be immediately obvious. And it's my plan to convince you of that. This covers the Dandadan anime so far, in terms of the evidence I collect. And I haven't read the manga, so there could be more evidence which I don't know about yet. If that's the case, then I'll be sure to update this video with a follow-up if I can. So who are the aliens in Dandadan? Well, early on in the anime, Momo and Okarun are in furious debate over whether aliens or ghosts are real. This leads them to both take a test of courage of sorts. Okarun going to a haunted tunnel said to inhabit the Turbo Granny, or 100km/h Granny, whilst Momo goes to an abandoned hospital where it's said there have been aliens performing abductions in the past. And you know how it all goes at this point. It turns out both are real. But let's focus on the aliens for this episode. Mainly through the anime, we see the involvement of the Serpos. These are weird geometric aliens with striped patterning and snail-like eyes protruding out of the side of their head, who have a weird obsession with reproductive organs. These aliens are also all male, as they lack the genetic diversity to reproduce. Hence they clone themselves to maintain their population. And these aren't the only aliens we see through the first season either. Other aliens, so far, have been hired by the Serpos to hunt down Momo and Okarun for their strange abilities which they've gained from either the supernatural, like Okarun, or the spiritual, like Momo. So let's get to the meat of this theory now. Why is Okarun specifically responsible for the Serpos and hence the rest of the aliens in the anime being on Earth? Well, it all comes down to the very first episode of the anime, when Okarun is explaining why he believes in aliens in the first place. For those that do not know, Okarun has never had a single friend, and the people in his class bully and exclude him, simply because he's a little different and a little nerdy looking. It's because of this that as a young boy, Okarun began to feel that if people wouldn't talk to and respect him, well then maybe the aliens would instead. And so as a child, Okarun would then go and contact aliens using his radio since grade school. It's my argument that this very act of contacting aliens since his early years at school directly correlates with the Serpos landing on Earth. But what evidence do we have for this? Well, one piece of evidence we have for this is a limited knowledge of human customs, or specifically Momo's clothes. An observation I made when coming up with this theory concerns how long the aliens have been on Earth. Obviously, if Okarun was the one to lead them to Earth, they can't have been here for very long, as Okarun is young himself. Therefore, it stands to reason that we should look for evidence of them not having been on Earth for too long. This is actually handed to us right at the beginning of the anime, when the alien rips up Momo's clothes, proudly stating to her they have taken proper care, with some very big air quotes there, on her belongings. This suggests that the Serpos really have no idea about humans at all, and when you couple this with the fact that they don't know ghosts exist on Earth either, the evidence seems to suggest that they may have only been on Earth for a few years at most, if that even. They are a super advanced species, and so you would think that they would have been able to figure out that humans don't spontaneously rip up their clothes when they take them off, even if they had only been on the planet for a few days. In fact, because of this, you could argue that this could be their first time on Earth, considering how little they know and how unprepared they are to deal with humans. I mean, even the utensils they threatened to use against Momo would surely kill an average human. Obviously, I can't show that to you in a YouTube video, as this would be a great way to violate every one of YouTube's terms and conditions in one fell swoop. But I'm assuming you've seen Dandadan, so I don't think that's a problem. Some of you might point out, what about the UFO magazines he reads? Okarun's often seen reading UFO magazines which detail different UFO sightings. These seem to disprove the theory that Okarun summoned the Serpos to Earth, but no definitive evidence is given in these articles proving the existence of aliens. He mentioned that the USA has already confirmed the existence of UFOs or UAPs. This could refer to anything from blurry images of commercial aircraft, secret projects by other countries, or secret projects by the US itself. And of course it could be actual alien spacecraft, but once again, no actual evidence is given for the latter. So I think we can ignore these magazines in this theory. And I know it's a little short, but that's all I have to really say about this. I hope it's piqued your interest in this little theory I've been cooking up. If you have any more evidence to support this, please leave it in the comments below. I will pin the comment which catches my eye the most. Also, let me know about the other dandadan or general anime conspiracies you know about, and I'll make sure to check them out. If you enjoyed this video, then please leave a like and subscribe. Make sure to hit the bell on the way. It would mean a lot to me and it really does help. And I'll see you soon in my next conspiracy video. Have a great one.